Someone to Spend Time With by Los Retros, a song about time and spending and the meaning of life. People of the world, friends and relatives, this song is in standard tuning, no capo. You can use a pick or you can use your fingers. I believe that when he plays it, sometimes he uses a pick, sometimes he doesn't. So nobody knows anything. We're just all faking it till we're making it. And I hope you're making it to the best of your ability. Great. Okay. Perfect. We're ready to start the song. Guys, we're going to start off with the introduction. We're going to play a B minor 7 chord. Put your pointer finger on the 7th fret of the top string. Put your middle finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string from the top. Put your ring finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string from the bottom. Put your pinky on the 7th fret of the 2nd string from the bottom. This is one of the many ways, one of the myriad of ways to play a B minor 7 chord. Myriad is a Magic the Gathering mechanic, but I don't remember what it means. I think it means when you attack with this creature, you create a copy that's also tapped and attacking. I do not recall. You know what? I'll make a whole other video about that. For now, we need to learn this song. So what you're gonna do while you're holding this B minor 7 chord, you're gonna play the top string, then you're gonna jump down to the 3rd string from the top, then you're gonna jump down to the 2nd string from the bottom, and then the 3rd string from the bottom. So that was top, 3rd from the top, 2nd from the bottom, 3rd from the bottom. Guys, I'm going to highly recommend that if you use a pick, that you pluck down, down, up, up. 1, 2, let's play. Bound, bound, bup, bup. Forgot to say the words down and up for a moment, so I said bound, bound, bup. Okay, well, should I start over the video? No, I'm not gonna do it. Guys, something else happens after that. Let's see, we go boom, go back. Then you're gonna play the top string again, and then the 2nd string from the bottom, and then the 3rd string from the bottom. I believe that was 7 notes we just played. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, let's play it together, but a little bit slower. Down, down, up, down, up. Up. I didn't mention that. The last 3, pluck down, up, up. It's gonna make your life easier. Let's do it really slowly a couple more times. I'm already just 1, 2, here we go. And down, down, up, up, down, up, up. Hey, at this point, we are gonna switch chords, but it's only a tiny little switch. And what I will tell you, what the guy does, I forget his name, shoot darn. It's not Maui, but it sounds a little bit like Maui. Shoot. Darn. It's Maori, except I don't know how to roll R's, so I don't know how to say it. And so I should probably just quit. So anyway, what he does is right as he's switching chords, he plays the 2nd string from the top open. It just sort of fills in the little gap between the 2 chords. So we end up going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, open. Guys, let's do it. 1, 2, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, open. Great. Now to switch chords, all you have to do is get your pointer finger out of there. Take your middle finger and have it hop up to the 7th fret on the 2nd string from the top. So now we're like this. This is like, it's basically an E7 chord, but we're missing one crucial note. So we're just gonna call it an E7, okay? Give me a break. Why do I always act like you're so mad at me? No one has expressed any anger. On this 2nd chord, we are going to play a very similar picking pattern. Play the 2nd string from the top, then play the 3rd string from the bottom, then play 2nd string from the bottom, and then back to the 3rd string from the bottom. So that was boom, boom, pow, bang. Here's a better look, guys. Oh crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Then, just go right back to the 2nd string from the top again, go back to 2nd string from the bottom, then 3rd from the bottom, and then finally back up to the 2nd string from the top. So that was boom, bing, bang, bong, boom, bing, bong, pow. Guys, let's play those first 2 chords together. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Open switch. Fantastic. Then we're gonna go right back to our first chord, the B minor 7. You're gonna do almost the exact same picking. You're gonna start it off exactly the same. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Play the first 6 notes exactly the same, but then you're gonna play 9 on the second string from the top, then play 8 on the second string from the top, and then go back to our E chord thingamajig and do the exact same regular picking on our E chord thingamajig. That was a little confusing. Watch this, I'm gonna do it slowly, but hang on, my watch is trying to tell me something very important. It's telling me to look at my rings. Here's a look at today's progress. Guys, I'm happy to report that I have burned 28 calories today, and I have done 1 minute of exercise. We're looking good today. Here's just the new part. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I think we're ready to play the first 4 chords all in a row. Let's do it. And then we'll kind of cruise through the rest of it, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 8, down. At this point in time, we have to go to a brand new chord, which is known as the A major 7 chord. Put your pointer finger on the 5th fret of the top string. Put your ring finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string from the top. We're just skipping the 2nd string from the top. Pinky on 6 of the 3rd string from the bottom. And finally, your middle finger plays 5 on the 2nd string from the bottom. So that was 5, then nothing, then 6, then 6, then 5, and we're not using the bottom string. A major 7 chord. Guys, if you're not familiar with this chord shape, it's a great one. You're gonna love it. On this A major 7 chord, play the top string, then play 3rd string from the top, and then you're gonna pluck up on the 2nd string from the bottom. But what sounds extra cool is if you hit like the 2nd and 3rd string from the bottom when you strum up. So it's like, oh, you hear a little bit of the stay there, I'll be right back. Then immediately after that, you're gonna switch to an E6 chord. Here's how I play it. I put middle finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string from the top, pointer finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string from the top, but then I flatten out my knuckle right here on my pointer finger and I mash down on the 6th fret of actually the 2 middle strings. So I'm on 6 of 3rd from the top and 6 of 3rd from the bottom. It's like a little mini bar chord, but as far as bar chords go, it's about as easy as it gets, guys. It's an E6 chord. Now, I don't believe this is how he plays it. I think he uses 3 different fingers. Maybe he does something like this, or maybe he does this. I'm not sure. Same exact notes, but I have to say, for me, it's so much easier just to switch to this. On this E6 chord, you're gonna play 2nd string from the top, then play 3rd string from the top, then play 3rd string from the bottom, then go back to the 2nd string from the top, then play the top string open. So that was boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. Great job, you guys. Pop quiz vocab music trivia time. What is it called when you play a chord 1 note at a time? That's right, it's arpeggio. Not to be confused with a chain of small islands, an archipelago. In the comments, how do you pronounce that? This is not gonna work at all. Immediately after we play this E6 chord, we're gonna switch back to the A major 7 chord, do the exact same picking we did the first time. Then you go to the E6 again and do the exact same picking again. Guys, we have just completed the introduction to Someone to Spend Time With by Los Retros. Let's play it all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. So good, so fresh and so cool. At this point, we go into what I like to call the verse. Now, guys, I have to take just a moment to say 2 things. First, my name is Stuart. Welcome to the channel. It would be so great if you would subscribe to the channel because, guys, I want you to, because then I have more subscribers and it makes me feel good. So that's number 1. Number 2 is about this song specifically, which is that if you listen to the studio recording, you listen to him playing it live here, you listen to him playing live over there, and he doesn't do it exactly the same every time. There's some fancy little things he adds in, and I think he just kind of improvises a little bit. I'm going to show you the fancy I'm talking about this for way too long. Yeah, we all get it. He doesn't do it exactly the same every time. Great. Moving on. For the first verse, we're going to play 100% exactly what we just did for the introduction, okay? You just play the introduction again. That's the first verse. Great. Then we get to the second verse, or the second half of the first verse. I don't know. And this is where things are going to change up the teeniest tiny little bit, okay? Instead of playing the B minor 7 like this and that E chord like this, we're going to do what he does, which is he switches to a B minor 7 bar chord and an E7 bar chord, guys. Now, if you really don't want to do these bar chords, just keep doing the ones we were doing before. It's going to sound fine. It's not a big deal. So you can just continue to play what you already played for this. Why am I talking for so long about nothing? Here's what I'm trying to say. For each verse, you can just play the intro again and it works great. However, here is a more elaborate alternate version if you are interested. Great. We'll get to the chorus in a minute. Now, here is the alternate. I want to put this pick on my nose. I'm very agitatable today. Did you notice that? Okay, look. Here, check this out. Oh, did you like it? I made it myself. I didn't. The guy made it. The Maori. I can't do it. I just make a D sound if I try to roll my R. Life is hard. The B minor 7 for this second verse. You're going to smash your pointer finger down on the 7th fret of all 6 strings. Put your ring finger on 9 of the 2nd string from the top. We're going to do the same picking that we did at the beginning, except you're going to be more loosey-goosey with it. What do I mean by that? I mean, every time you play up, instead of just hitting one string, try to hit a couple strings. So we're going to go like... Okay, let's just practice that a couple times. It's just loosey-goosey. We want more of a jangly sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... You did great. You did such a good job. Then we go to the E7 bar chord, guys. You're still going to bar on the 7th fret of all 6 strings. That's actually not true. What you could do, what I do, is I kind of move my finger down like this, so I'm barring on the bottom 5 strings, and I'm just trying to mute the top string with the tip of my finger. But the truth is, for this chord, if you don't even mute the top string, if you play it open, it sounds fine too. Then put your ring finger on 9 of the 3rd string from the top, and put your pinky on 9 of the 2nd string from the bottom. We're gonna do the same loosey-goosey strumming. We're gonna go... Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little pluck strums like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're gonna take your pinky, you're gonna slide it up to the 10th fret. You're gonna pluck up on that 2nd to bottom string, loosey-goosey style. And then you're gonna strum up with your pinky on the 9th fret, right back where it belongs. So we're going... Okay, that's fine, right? I mean, you can do that. Then you just go back to the B minor 7 bar chord and the E7 card, Magic the Gathering card, and you do the exact same thing again, guys. So we go... Great! You did a great job. Then you go back to the A major 7. Remember that from the intro, and we're going to do the exact same picking as the intro. Then we go back to the E6 chord, exact same picking as the intro. Then we go back to A major 7, exactly the same again. Then we go back to E6 again, but watch this. We're only going to play the first 3 notes, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to go to a C minor 7 chord. Guys, pointer finger on 8 of the top string, middle finger on 8 of the 3rd string from the top, ring finger on 8 of the 3rd string from the bottom, pinky on 8 of the 2nd string from the bottom. Make sure you have the bottom string muted and the second string from the top muted. I'm just using my pointer finger to mute the second string from the top, and just kind of like my hand here and my pinky is just leaning down onto the bottom string. If you don't mute those strings, it's gonna sound like a garbage chute from Star Wars, Return of the New Hope. So on this chord, you're just gonna play the top string, and then you're gonna pluck up on like the second, third, and fourth string from the bottom. So it's just, and that's all you're gonna do on that chord. So it's just gonna go. At this point in time, we have finally made it to the chorus of the song Someone to Spend Time With by Los Retros. Guys, the chorus starts off exactly the same as the verse. We're gonna go like this. Then we go to the E7. All that's exactly the same, but then we're gonna go to a C sharp minor 7 bar chord, guys. Pointer finger smashes down on 9 of all 6 strings. Ring finger is on 11 of the second string from the top. If you refuse to do this bar chord, I will let you do this, where you're just using 4 different fingers to play 9 on the top string, skip the second from the top, then 9, 9, 9. You can just do this. Sounds pretty much the same. Look. You're thinking, okay, so then why are we doing the bar chord? Well, because that's how he does it. And then you're saying, yeah, but you already said that you're not doing the E6 with the same fingering he does it. And yeah, it's true. But that's because the E6, I don't want to do it his way. The C sharp minor 7, you don't want to do it his way. So that sounds like a you problem and not a me problem. So on this C sharp minor 7 chord, you're going to go. It's the same loosey-goosey strumming picking we were doing on the B minor and all that stuff, okay? So you're going to go. Then we're going to switch to an F sharp 7. That's where you bar the bottom 5 strings on the 9th fret. Mute the top string with the tip of your pointer finger. Ring finger plays 11 on the 3rd string from the top. Pinky plays 11 on the 2nd string from the bottom. Same shape as the E7 bar chord we were doing. It's just moved 2 frets up. Now, in the actual studio recording, I believe he's just going that same loosey-goosey picking strumming. However, there's this cool thing you can do that he kind of does live sometimes, and in the studio recording, there's a little lead guitar that does a little thing that we can incorporate in here. You can go like this. So here's what you can do. Play the 2nd string from the top, then play 3rd string from the top, then pluck up on the 2nd string from the bottom, then play 2nd string from the top, then play 3rd string from the top, then move your pinky up to the 12th fret on the 2nd string from the bottom, pluck up on that, then play the 2nd string from the top, then get your pinky out of there and pluck up on the bottom string, which hopefully your pointer finger is mashed down on 9 on that bottom string. So here's what we just did. We just went. So good. That was so good, I can't even believe it. Then we just go back to B minor 7. Same loosey-goosey picking, then E7 loosey-goosey picking. And then we go to the E, A, B, C, D, E, J, 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 L, M, N, O, T. That's the alphabet. Then you go to the A major 7 chord, is what I meant to say, and we go. Remember all that stuff? And then at that point, you just do both halves of the verse again. And then you go to the chorus exactly the same. You do it 3 times. And then I believe that sometimes he ends the song by just playing the A major 7 chord. But I think sometimes he ends it with just an A7 chord. Just a little more jazzy sounding, bluesy, twangy, different. It's different, guys. Stupid. Okay, let me show you the A7 chord. Play the pointer finger 5 on the top string, middle finger 5, 3rd string from the top, ring finger 5, 2nd string from the bottom, pinky 6, 3rd string from the bottom. There, that's it. Great.